Hi everyone, and the participants in the Social Media for Business Performance Spring 2017 offering are continuing this week to contribute case studies to our online archive. Over the past week, they have been contributing on the topic of supply chain and the way that social media can be used inside the supply chain to enable organizations to work more effectively, to coordinate their supply chain activity, to contribute to the data which organizations can access and process to enable them to organize their supply chain more effectively, and also which makes their supply chain more visible and which therefore influences the way that their supply chain will be organized and the things they do inside their business. These topics are explored inside case studies which have appeared over the past week on the following companies. First of all, the Canadian ketchup industry with a focus on French's ketchup is discussed. Then we look at traceable fish, the visibility of the fishing industry and the fish that we eat in order to encourage its more sustainable development. Hippo Snacks, their use of Twitter in the supply of their product has been discussed. Walmart and their use of social media to promote their environmental aspects of their supply chain is considered. Uber Freight, the application of an Uber model to the freight industry is the subject of a case study. McDonald's and Cargill's relationship for the supply of beef to McDonald's and their use of social media to facilitate that is considered. Metroland's Media's use of social media in their supply chain is discussed, and plans for the use of social media in the future are proposed. Flashstock, an organization that supplies custom pictures and videos to organizations for use in their social media, uses social media in their own supply chain, and this is also discussed inside one of our case studies. Grey Rock Clothing take an environmental approach to the supply of their clothing products, and that is discussed and how they use social media for that. Budget Marine, the use that they could make of social media in their supply chain, in their Caribbean-based chandlery operations is considered. Motion Pictures, the use of social media in the production and funding of motion pictures is considered, and an example of a recent Canadian production called Wolf Cop is described inside that particular case study. Lush Cosmetics are considered. Damco, a division or an aspect of the Maersk Group that supplies technology to the shipping industry, is described, and these are the case studies that have been added on the topic of supply chain management and the application of social media to enabling supply chain management to be undertaken more effectively inside organizations. This week, the participants in our program will be considering social media metrics and developing case studies which show what organizations have been doing to use metrics in their social media activity. The focus that we take in our program is on the use of metrics, not just to manage the use of social media in the marketing activity of organizations, but also to the use of social media in other parts of the organization. We consider how social media metrics may be effectively applied by organizations in those other areas as well. As the participants proceed through the program, they work on their whole enterprise social media canvas, which provides them with an outline for the strategy that they may adopt with their organization when they've completed the program. If you're interested in our Social Media for Business Performance program, the next offering begins in September, and I'll be happy to provide you with any information that I can that you may require in order to consider your own participation. I'm Peter Carr, Director of the University of Waterloo's Social Media for Business Performance program, and I look forward to talking to you soon.